Nike have released thousands of sneakers. In today's video, I'm going to be rating some of the best silhouettes from those thousands. This is a tier list video, and if you haven't seen a tier list video of mine before, then whatever is closest to the letter, well, I think it is better than the others in the same category. Let's go. So we're starting off with the Nike Presto, which actually, funnily enough, I've got a pair of Prestos right here. These are honestly the most comfortable shoes I've ever owned in my life. It feels like you're walking on air, way more than it does Air Maxes, which is kind of weird because that is the point of Air Maxes. So for that, at the minute, I'm going to be putting the Nike Presto in A tier. Yo, I can't even lie to you. I don't even know what that is, so let's just leave that for later on. Jordan 11s. I've never owned a pair in my life. They look beautiful, and I've seen a lot of people wear them. I've always wanted a pair of Jordan 11s, but they're just so expensive, so I am actually going to put them in GOAT tier. They're the first GOAT Nike silhouette. I've always had my eyes on the Jordan 11 red cherries, and yeah, a shoe I'm definitely looking to cop for the future. Now we've got a classic that probably everyone knows, and that's Air Max 90s. Or to be honest, maybe some of this younger generation don't know. Air Max 90s are classics, but this is best shoes for 2024. And in my opinion, these are probably going to sit in the C tier, as I don't see anyone really wearing Air Max 90s. And in my opinion, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy a pair of Air Max 90s compared to some of the other Nike shoes that we're going to have in this tier list. I have no idea what those Air Maxes are. They're not even Air Max 90s, so for the minute, I'm just going to put them in F. Now we've got Jordan 1s. This is obviously a fan favorite. In my opinion, I would never own a pair. I honestly don't think these are amazing. I'm going to put them behind Prestos in F. Obviously, I have a pair of Prestos, and I just think shoes like Presto would suit me more than the high top Jordan 1s. I know Jordan 11's a high top as well, but the leather on the Jordan 1, it's just not really my style. And the long Nike ticket, it's not really me. Now we've got Vapor Max Pluses, or just normal Vapor Maxes. Oh, what? I'm gonna get everything wrong. Right, I don't want to hear it, guys. I know they're TNs. You've got to understand that when I'm actually making these videos, sometimes it's kind of hard for me to remember things because I'm like talking at the same time. I'm sure you all can relate, but yeah, back to the video. This colorway isn't the greatest. Like, I wouldn't wear it. It's pretty cool, but this is a B tier shoe. Although, to be honest, I would genuinely prefer them to Jordan 1. So let's just do this for the minute. Don't get at me in the comments because this is looking a bit ropey so far. In my opinion, I would genuinely wear a pair of black Vapor Maxes over a Jordan 1. So I'm going to put it in B tier, and I'm actually going to put them ahead of Prestos because I do desire these a lot more. And to be honest, Prestos back in the day when I bought them were probably more trendy than they are now. Now, I do know this silhouette of shoe, the Nike Cortez. I don't know when this came out. I feel like it's probably been about for years, and this really is not me at all. In fact, it's going straight to the bottom of F. It looks like the bowling shoes that people give you at the bowling alleys. Once again, I have no idea what these are, so let's save them for last. But now we've got Huaraches. I guarantee the majority of you young guys watching this never even seen a pair of these. Back in my day, everyone had a pair of these. I never had a pair of these, but they were so cool. Everyone had them. Like when I was in year 7 or year 8 as well, everyone had a pair of Huaraches. But in 2024, I can't lie, these are probably going to have to go in F. It's one of those shoes that hasn't really progressed through the years, like a Nike Presto or a Jordan 1. I don't know when it got popular because I only really started getting into fashion when I was in sort of year 7, year 8. Before that, all I knew was like Gap and stuff like that. But yeah, this is going to go in F tier. Now we've got Jordan 12s. Not one of my favorite silhouettes of Jordan. In fact, I think we're going to have to do some rejigging. I genuinely think these two are probably going to have to go up, and then we'll put the Jordan 12 there. Now we've got Jordan 3s, and I actually really like them, and I do actually prefer them to Jordan 1s. I could see myself wearing a pair of Jordan 3s. There's this really cool colorway that came out recently. It was orange, black, and grey. It looked like some sort of volcano eruption. I thought they were pretty cool. Now we've got Jordan 7s. I do prefer them over Jordan 12s, and if I was going to wear any of these shoes in the C tier, I'd probably say the Jordan 7. But I don't think I could put the Jordan 7 in the same tier as the Jordan 1. Now we have Air Max 90s. I know this for a fact that these are 90s. These are a very clean shoe, and they're just like good for when you go out for like a nice meal, or you go to the pub on a weekend, something like that. I personally wouldn't wear them, but I can see a lot of people wearing these, and I think they are an extremely popular shoe. So for that, I'm going to put it behind the Jordan 1. This could be rejigged, but at the minute, I don't see anything wrong with this. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, then make sure to drop a like and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It's completely free. Following me on my Instagram, BTS Clovia, is also free, so why don't you do that? Now we've got Air Mags. These are obviously thousands of pounds, and I don't think I'll ever own a pair in my lifetime, unless we hit 1 million subscribers. Make sure to subscribe. But they are pretty sick, the fact that they're self-lacing. Like, come on, that is actually sick. And I generally feel like in a fashion term, they look pretty cool, so for that, I'm actually going to put them at the top of B. Now we've got Nike Dunks. I will never own a pair of these. Not because I'm afraid to jump on the hype train of them, but because I think they look better on women. I personally don't think guys suit them, but obviously thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of guys don't agree with that. But hey, that's just my opinion. So for that, I am actually going to put them just above the Jordan 7s. I can't lie. What is that, bro? Now we got Jordan 4s, but before we actually just do that, let me move the Dunk actually, and I'll move the Air Max 90 down ahead of the Jordan 7. Jordan 4, easily the #1 GOAT shoe. This is my favorite ever silhouette that Nike and Jordan have made. It is just so clean. You can't tell me it's not one of the nicest looking shoes you've ever seen. Let me know in the comments, guys, what your favorite ever sneaker is. It'd be good if we get some conversation going in the comments about that. One day when I made enough money off of this YouTube channel, I will buy a pair of Jordan 4s, but they are just so expensive. Huh? Well, they're not so expensive. They're £180 retail, but you can never get them retail. So you're looking to shell out £400 to £500 on a good pair of Jordan 4s. Now we've got one of my new favorite shoes, the Air Max 95. I own a pair of these, and in my opinion, they are just amazing. They don't crease. They're so comfortable. The design is sick, especially on the pair that I have. I'm going to put them second in GOAT tier. I couldn't recommend the shoe enough, guys. Honestly, it's probably one of the only pairs of shoes I'm ever going to buy in the future. That came out so wrong. I mean, if I'm looking to buy a pair of shoes, it's probably a new color of Nike 95. So worth your money, guys, especially in a sneaker market which is pretty high price. Now we've got Nike Blazers. Okay, so Nike 97s are next, and I also do have a pair of these. Very good shoe. Wouldn't say they're better than the 95, just because they do crease, and I generally do think the 95s are more comfortable than the 97s. There's less cushion in the 97s compared to the 95. But obviously, they do some really sick designs, and I am actually going to put them... Ooh, they're going to be somewhere in A, but I don't know where. I think they're going to sit there. That's quite good, actually, because I do really want a pair of Vapor Maxes. Now we've got, oh my days, the Air Force One. Oh, I'm going to upset a lot of people here if I don't put it in the right place. In my opinion, I've been close to buying one, but I haven't. And the fact that I've had a 95 but haven't had an Air Force, I'm gonna put the Air Force One just behind the Air Max 95. This is a tier list for 2024 in my opinion, guys. And in my opinion, I would rather get a pair of Jordan 4s and Air Max 95s over an Air Force One. That is just my opinion. I know a lot of you probably disagree. I like to be different, and a Jordan 4 and an Air Max 95 is pretty different, especially if you get some of the mad colorways. Whereas an Air Force One, it's just a white Air Force One. But yeah, that is a very nice GOAT tier. You can't lie, that is a nice GOAT tier. Now, I don't even know what this is, and I'm not even going to try and look it up what it is. Genuinely, what is that? I don't know what it is, but it's probably worse than the Cortez, so I'm going to put it there. Then we've got what looks like a Jordan. I'm really not sure what Jordan is, but it does look quite cool. I'm probably going to put it at the bottom of C, as I would rather wear all these pairs of shoes, but it's definitely better than all the shoes in F tier. In fact, I'm just going to move the Cortez above the Jordan 12. I don't know why, just looking at it, it's kind of growing on me. I don't know what this sneaker is. Let me know in the comments. It looks like it could be a Jordan. Is this a Jordan 14, or is it like a Nike running shoe? I generally don't know what this shoe is, so I'm just going to base off what this picture looks like. I mean, I guess it's quite a cool running shoe, so I'm probably going to put it somewhere here. I don't really know where to put this shoe, to be honest. Nah, I think we have to move the Air Mags up, actually. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with that, guys. If you want to see another tier list video, then make sure to watch this Jordan 1 tier list video. If not, then maybe you want to watch my Nike 95 Neon review. They're the shoes that I was talking about earlier.